Oh, I've not done RDL barbell for donkeys. Felt that stretch. Whoa, look at that Duke Nukem. Woo. Right, hello, hola. Alright, this video is going to be talking about my gaining phase that I've just started today, as of the 8th of October, and it's a Wednesday, and the weather isn't great. But it's October, so we deal with it. This is actually the most exciting phase for me in terms of muscle development or physique development. And the reason for that is because there's more food. You feel better when training because there's more fuel for that training session. And also the recovery is a lot better as well because the calories that are going in are there to facilitate growth of the muscle and being able to recover a lot faster. So for me, I enjoy it. I enjoy the target of getting stronger. I enjoy chasing more strength. I enjoy blowing my ass out in the gym. I do. I did it today when I train legs, as you'll see a little bit of my RDLs. For me, I'm looking at gaining size for next summer, not just from holidays and things like that I've got booked in, but also from a group photo shoot under MG Physiques, the team. Let's go. We're all doing a group photo shoot next year, and I want to kind of do it as well. I want to lead from the front. I want to get involved. I've not done a photo shoot since 2024, last year. So it will be around, nearly the 2-year mark since I've got super condition. So it's about time that I get my ass in gear and do a photo shoot again, which I do like doing. So it's a case of building some muscle for that and just getting stuck into it over the winter season. And a lot of people are going to call it the winter arc. Sod off. We're not going to talk about that. I'm in a calorie surplus of 400 calories because I was at maintenance calories at 2,200. I'm now at 2,600. My food is already, as of today, I'm full. So I'm going to literally check in every single week like my clients would do with me. I'm going to coach myself through this as well. I've been doing it long enough to sort of understand what I'm looking for and how to approach it anyway, because I've been through many gaining phases before, and also I'm coaching clients through gaining phases. I will be getting a coach back for the prep for the photo shoot, just because I like to have that second pair of eyes for it. It just keeps me more accountable as well. And I like having a coach to put me through my paces as well. So yeah, I'm going to be doing weekly check-ins through my gaining phase. I'm going to be taking progress pictures, scale weight readings. I'm going to be measuring the data in terms of my physical energy levels, my appetite, my digestion, especially in the gaining phase, because at the end of the day, lads, if you're upping up your food, remember, it's about what you're digesting, not what you're consuming. You want to be making sure that the body is absorbing as much nutrients as humanly possible from the food that you're consuming. Because if your digestion's off, you're not going to be taking in the most of the food that you're eating if your digestion's off. So managing that, managing stress to an extent with my life. But no, seriously, it's something that you need to take into account, that I'm taking into account. So I'm going to be doing weekly check-ins. My current starting position is here. So I'm in a good position to go into a gaining phase. I'm relatively lean. I'm not going to be upping my calories super high, super fast. It's going to be slow and steady, slow and progressive. I will be pushing food up relative to how much I gain. In my first week, I'm looking to be gaining between 0.2 and 0.4 kilos anyway. Especially in a gaining phase, you don't want to be gaining too much more than that. If you do, it's more than likely just going to be ramping up the body fat side of things on your physique, and you just be getting too fat too quickly. But if you're around 0.2 to 0.4, it means that you're going to be getting stronger. It means that you're going to be gaining muscle mass, but at the same time, you're limiting the amount of body fat that you're gaining through that phase. That would be the sweet spot for me, that I'm telling you, that I'm looking for myself as well. Yeah, I'm going to quickly break down my calories actually whilst I'm on the phone. Let's get it. So in terms of the calories, like I've mentioned, I'm on 2,600 to begin with. Just want to test the water for a couple of weeks, see how I respond from that. I wouldn't change it every week. So for example, when I check in this week, I'm not going to be like, right, I've fucking not gained anything. Well, I'm going to leave it another week just to see how I respond after another week, because don't just base your progress off 1 week. Like, you could base it off 10 days, 12 days, 14 days. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave it like this for 2 weeks. Carbohydrate intake is 40% at 260 grams. My protein is 25% of my intake at 163 grams. And my fat is 35% at 101 grams. That's per day. So I'm literally having 4 meals on a non-training day and 5 meals on a training day. So I basically split that, my calorie intake, into 4 meals. So I divide it by 4 for non-training day, and then I divide it by 5 for a training day, because obviously I've got a post-workout meal to have. A pre-workout meal to have with that. I'm going to be running this up until February, the end of February 2026. Like I said, I've got time. I've got 5 and a bit months. I'll be increasing my calories based on my appetite increasing. Now, if it's on its arse, then I won't. I'll basically try and put some cardio in to help increase my appetite, but I probably won't need to do that right now. I'll base the increase in the gain of my calories off of my appetite. So if my appetite's in a good place and it's feeling high, I've got room to start pushing food in. I'll be monitoring my digestion as well. I want to make sure that everything, like I'm not feeling too full. I want to make sure that I'm processing food well, because like with pushing food, you got to remember, especially for myself, I've been in a maintenance phase for a while now. My digestion's not going to be used to so much more calories going in consistently daily. So it's going to be processing so much more food. It's going to be working harder constantly, or more than it's used to. So I've just got to give it time to get used to that. And that's things that you've got to think about. I'm going to be looking at gaining some serious size, not like crazy bodybuilder level ting, but I just want to feel stronger. I just want to feel comfortable for the photo shoot for when I go away. That's the goal for me. It's not I'm stepping on stage. I'm stepping on a photo shoot with some more muscle than I did last time. Get a little bit bigger, enjoy the process, enjoy Christmas and all the festivities, and then have more muscle tissue to reveal for the photo shoot next year and the holidays as well. So I just like chasing goals, mate. That's the reason. In the next video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be breaking down my actual meals. I'm going to be going through every meal that I have moving forward so far. I'll be going through some videos on what I'm doing from my training split point of view. Push-pull legs arm split, by the way, 2 rotations. So I'm going to be diving into that one. And yeah, I'm just going to be documenting my journey through it and updating you with any tweaks that I'm making, why I'm making them. So hopefully you learn along the way. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this one and hopefully you take some nuggets from it. Let's go.